Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? Well, it's been about a week since the release of Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And if you take a look at the reviews out there, they're generally very positive with a few exceptions that believe the game is way too similar to the original ones that came out just last year. But it seems like those who actually went through the entire game, and I mean the post-game content as well, deem it definitely worth the purchase again with all the new additions they've made to the game. Whether or not you believe this game is worthy of being the last Pokemon main series on the 3DS, or if you think it's just overpriced DLC that should have came out last year, you can't deny that life is better in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon's Alola. So without further ado, let's go into just exactly how life is better in the alternate world of Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon compared to the original Sun and Moon. There may be minor spoilers here, so if you don't want to be spoiled, you have been warned. So first off, your character now, instead of having the piece of garbage that was the Wii U, has upgraded to a Nintendo Switch in his room. Even if you don't have one in real life yet, you can rest well knowing you have one sitting in your character's room waiting for a Pokemon main series to be made for it. Also, your character, if you're playing a boy, finally has an acceptable haircut this time around. Rotom, who is also your Pokedex if you haven't noticed, has gone through some serious improvements in the AI department, and you can even form a bond with him now. You can unlock its own Z power that lets trainers use a second Z move during battle. Even if his personality reminds you of a certain paperclip from old Microsoft days, this newfound relationship is definitely worth it in my books. In the original Sun and Moon, you had to fight your best friend's mom, forcing her to turn into a jellyfish, and eventually you get your ass saved by your best friend. Not very cool. In the new Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you don't have to go through any of that and can still beat up jellyfish mom. Much cooler. In the original, remember the part where your best friend leaves you to go somewhere far away where you're not, to help her mother or something? Well, real friends don't just leave you like that. In Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, your best friend's mom isn't actually dying anymore, so she stays and you guys actually get to hang out and go on adventures post-game. Real friends. Even though Gladian is the one who leaves this time around to go to the Indigo League, you can still see him when you want to doing the title defense challenges where you can fight him, his mom, or his boss, while also being able to team up with his little sister whenever you want to take on other people. You can legit chill with him whenever you want post-game. And since we're on the topic of post-game, in the original Sun and Moon, you basically were used by the Pokemon CIA to draw out dangerous alien creatures from another dimension that we really don't know much about. In Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you now become a master of dimensions and can travel between worlds to escape your problems or for whatever other reasons you have whenever you feel like. And also, you can get a lot, and I mean a lot of cool Pokemon along the way, like every legendary ever. And if you can believe it, Hao is also not a wuss this time around. He's actually a worthy rival for real this time, because this kid is now the champion of the Pokemon League, and he can definitely wipe your party if you don't pay attention. And remember your boy Guzma? In Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you actually get to go on an adventure with him and others to beat up other people. An adventure with your boy Guzma is definitely an adventure worth going on. And it's not just the characters that got improvements. The world of Alola feels way more alive than in the original Sun and Moon. There are many more NPCs that have side stories, and if you ever see a Pokemon standing around, definitely go and talk to it. You'll be very pleasantly surprised with the amount of small discoveries in those NPCs that helps breathe life into the world of Pokemon. So now that you know some of the changes we got in the new Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, there is one thing you need to know. The main story before post-game is largely unchanged from the original Sun and Moon games, with only the occasional Ultra Recon squad popping up. So if you're looking for an entirely different story, you're not gonna get that here. Think of this as an extended version and a much improved version of the original Sun and Moon, with a ton of new features and just way more stuff to actually do and play in the game than the previous one. So anyways, for you guys who are playing the game, how do you guys like it so far? Why didn't you get it yet? As usual, let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to drop a thumbs up, turn on notifications if you want to be updated with the latest that's going on in Japan, and I'll see you guys in the next one.